Hello everyone, welcome to Thursdays at 3 with Darlene. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I'm going to wait just a moment to see if anybody pops on with me here. I've got quite a few announcements, just some stuff that's going on that I just want to make sure y'all are aware of. So I will probably just go ahead and take care of that, and if you happen to be watching this, or if you come in later, I will tell you that there's a few announcements and stuff at the beginning if you want to watch the replay. So let me see, we're going to start with August 31st. I am hosting a Stampin' Bingo live at Papui's in the Quarry. It's a wonderful Greek restaurant, but they have a really great party room. So I will have Stampin' Bingo there on August 31st from 6:30 to 8:30. The cost is $25, and with that you will get, we will play 5 to 6 games of bingo, just depending on what time will allow, and you will get a little swag bag of product that you will use to make your 3 cards that we will make that during the bingo event. And of course you'll have plenty left over to to make more after the bingo is over. Goodness, I'm trying to do 2 things at once, and yeah. So the cost is $25. We're going to do 3 make and takes and have, like I said, 5 to 6 rounds of bingo. And there will be prizes, of course, Stampin' Up! Prizes, Stampin' Up! Product prizes for the bingo winners. And then there will also be door prize tickets too, which again, everything is going to be Stampin' Up! Product. And okay, that's on mute. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, so that's, the deadline is Sunday, this coming Sunday at 10 p.m. You've got to sign up with me on my website through darlenestampinspot.com under the events tab, or you can message me and I will email you I'll send you the link to register and pay if you'd rather do it that way. Okay, again, that's August 31st. The deadline is this Sunday, and that is for my Stampin' Bingo event. I also have a class to go that is going to post probably later this afternoon. As long as I can get everything, pictures taken and all of that, it should be this afternoon. If not, it'll be there by tomorrow. And that is going to be using the Varied Vases bundle, which is this. It's a photopolymer stamp set with a punch. And oh, there's something funky going on there too. Okay, distractions, squirrels. Okay, so Varied Vases class to go. Your class includes the Varied Vases photopolymer stamp set along with the Vases Builder Punch. And these are the 3 cards that we'll be making, or that you'll be making in that class. And along with this cute little 3D box that holds a hand sanitizer. Now this is designed around the Bath & Body Works style hand sanitizers. They're pretty readily available to everyone, so even if you weren't here locally, you should be able to get the sanitizer from Bath & Body Works there. So we've got the 3 cards plus the hand sanitizer holder. The hand sanitizer doesn't come with the class. And then that cost is, it's $48. It includes everything that you see right here, and it will be free shipping. If you're local, we can do a porch pickup, and if you're not local and you want to take my class, that's okay too. You'll just need to add $7 for priority shipping. Another thing about the class is I've designed it to where I've only used one ink pad. Crazy, right? It's harder than it sounds. Anyway, you know, a lot of people that have recently started following me and are interested in my classes are brand new to stamping, and some even just brand new to crafting. And so they don't have a whole lot of supplies. So I thought if I could just get them a really good set in their hands. Punches are always great for beginners, and just use the one ink pad. It's not a huge investment to get started, and you'll end up with some really, really beautiful results. And so for this class, if you haven't guessed it already, I've used the Gorgeous Grape ink pad, which is my absolute favorite of the new colors that Stampin' Up! Introduced to us in June. So this is an additional purchase. You can most certainly use an ink color pad that you already have. Just know that the cards were designed around this. So if you add an ink pad to your class fee, I will include 5 free full color PDF tutorials to make 5 more different cards. And if you add 2 ink pads, I will send you 10 free PDFs all around your bundle that you have purchased for the class. And so if you have any questions about the class, or you want some advice about adding an ink pad, maybe you don't want to know what color you should get besides the Gorgeous Grape, just message me here on Facebook, or you can email me, darlenestampinspot@gmail.com, and I would be glad to help you with that. Okay, so the deadline for this project is, where's my deadline? It's Thursday, August 30th, so 1 week. And then the supplies and everything will be, if you're picking it up or if I'm mailing it to you, those will be ready by the following Thursday, September 6th. Okay, and like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know. So that takes care of that bit. And I don't know if you're aware or not, but I have a monthly card class that I do. It's the first Saturday of every month. And I hold that event at Starbucks at 410 in Vance Jackson, near the Academy. And it's from 1 to 3 on Saturday afternoons. The cost is $15. You make 6 cards with envelopes, or it's free with a $25 purchase. But you need to RSVP for the class because I have to be able to prepare supplies for you. So the deadline to RSVP for that is always the week before. So if you could let me know by Saturday, in 2 days, if you would like to attend the class the following week, that would be awesome. And I would hope to see you there. That'd be really great. Let's see, we've got bonus day coupons going on with Stampin' Up! Right now through the end of August, so just a few more days of that. And that is with every $50 purchase before tax and shipping you spend in my online store. During the month of August up to August 31st, Stampin' Up! Will send you a $5 coupon that you can use in September. And there's no limit on how many coupons you can earn, and there's no limit on how many coupons you can use on a single order. So if you end up with 5 coupons, you can order something in September and get $25 off. So that's awesome, right? So that's happening now, and that's through the end of August. Paper Pumpkin, if you are not one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers and you love Halloween, you're gonna want to sign up for this Paper Pumpkin. September's kit is promised to be something spooky, and there's going to be 24 little, they're more than likely they're treat holders. I don't know that, but they usually are with Halloween. They're not cards. It's some sort of 3D item. Last year we had the treat tubes that were just, everybody went nutso over. Only thing I know is that it's going to be all Halloween, and that there's going to be 24 of whatever it is. And that cost is $19.95 a month. The shipping is included. You just have to pay the tax, whatever the tax is in your state. And that you have to sign up for that by the 10th of the month in order to get that month's kit. So if you want September's kit, you have to sign up by September 10th. And I will leave a link here in the comments. And that way you could sign up for that if you want. Hello, Candy. Thank you so much for joining me. And let me see, I just got one more thing. I I still have, I'm sorry, two more things. I'm still on my journey to promote to Silver Elite, which I have until September 30th to do so. And if you're not familiar with what that is, it on my Facebook page, Darlene Stampin' Spot, it's the pinned post, and you can read all about that, what's going on, what I'm doing, and how you can help me and how I can help you. So from now until September 30th, any $20 order gets you a ticket into a drawing to win a Stamparatus that I will draw the name for on October 1st. And if you do a $40 purchase before tax and shipping, you'll get 2 tickets and a free embellishment sent to you from me. And then if you're feeling really generous, $75 gets you double the tickets and double the embellishments. So you get 4 tickets and 2 embellishments. And so, yeah, so I'm giving away the Stamparatus, and I hope you know what the Stamparatus is. I've demonstrated it here on Facebook Live before. So you can go back and look. I think it was the second video in July. I demonstrated what the Stamparatus is all about. And then I just wanted to let you know that the holiday catalog is coming very, very soon. It goes live to customers on September 5th. And if you haven't received your copy in the mail already, just shoot me a message and let me know. Message me your address, or you can email me, and I'll get one of those to you. And I'm going to start sharing some holiday catalog projects and products next week with you guys. I don't want to start sharing too soon because you guys can't order it. And, you know, I don't want to make you feel bad because you can't order it. But you will be able to order it starting September 5th. And I think that is it for announcements. Goodness, I was full of those today, right? Okay, so let's get to our giveaway. Last week, I said I was giving away this pool party baker's twine. And I bet you can guess who my winner is. Terry Lynn. Congratulations. Terry has won the drawing the last 3 times. And so she's going to get some more Happy Mail from me. And the way that you win is during the live broadcast, you leave a comment and share my video, and your name goes in the drawing to win. Okay, and so for next week, I'm giving away I've got a pack of Old Olive Baker's Twine, and this could be yours. All you have to do is comment and share the video, and it has to be during the live broadcast. Okay, so I would be happy to get that in the mail to you. Okay, here we go. This is the project that we're making today. I've gone back to the annual catalog. I'm on a mission to not forget about everything that I love in the annual catalog, and then I want to share with you guys. And so this is a stamp set called Painted Harvest, and it does have a leaf punch that coordinated with it, but it's not sold together in a bundle anymore. But it is available to get, and we're not using the punch today though. So this is the project, and I'm really ready for this hotness of summer to be over, and I'm ready for some cooler weather. So I just thought if I think fall and make a fall project, that maybe some cooler weather would come our way. So let me tell you, here's the stamp set that we're using. And let me see, let me just grab the punch. Even though we're not using it today, you can see what it is. So here is the coordinating punch. And so it coordinates with, like, you could stamp these leaves and cut them out, or you could just count out leaves, punch out leaves of just regular cardstock, okay? So not using the punch today, but we're using the stamp set, okay? And let's go over our supplies really quickly. I'm using the Grapefruit Grove cardstock, and that is cut to 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of the Nature's Poem DSP, and this is cut at 2 by 5.5. Thank you, Candy. Yes, let's everyone be thinking fall, yes. Okay, and then I have a piece of Cajun Craze, which is 2 5/8 by 2 7/8. And I cut myself 2 pieces just in case I mess up, but this is very vanilla, and this is 2.5 by 2 3/4. Now the sample that I did, oh, and then we're also using, the Tea Room ribbon combo pack. It comes with 2 rolls, 5 yards each. This is very vanilla and copper, and the other roll is this beautiful Coastal Cabana and copper trim. It's just gorgeous. Okay, so for this card, the sample that I showed you, I have it on a white background. And even though that's the neutral in this designer paper, I wanted to try it with vanilla just because the white in here is very subtle, and I just wanted to see how it looked in the vanilla. So you'll have to leave me a comment as to which one you prefer better, the Whisper White or the Very Vanilla. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna bring in a piercing mat because this is a photopolymer stamp that we're using, and so it needs, at least the way I stamp it, it needs a little extra cushion. We've got Grapefruit Grove ink. I've got some soft suede, and you guys can't see that. Hang on just a second. Okay, and put this up over here in the corner. Okay. So this flower in this set is a two-part stamping. So we're gonna go ahead and use 2 different colors for that. So I'm going to start with, pardon my reach, hang on just 1 second. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Grapefruit Grove. And the beauty of this stamp set is that it's not meant to line up. It lines up-ish, but don't spend a whole lot of time trying to get it to line up perfectly because it's not meant to. So all I'm doing is inking up the more solid of the image in my Grapefruit Grove, and I'm just gonna try to center that the best that I can. And then we're just gonna let that pause there for just a minute. Remember our 5 Mississippis? Let that ink soak into that cardstock. Okay? Look at that, it's beautiful already, I love it. Okay, now we're gonna go in with our Cajun Craze, and I did recently just re-ink this pad, so it might come out pretty dark, but it's gonna lighten up. And this is just gonna come right over the top. Go down. Same thing, let that ink soak into that paper, especially because it's going on top of another ink. Okay, and all I've done is try to match up this little center hole with this center, the image that's in that. And that's all I've tried to do. And like I said, it's not meant to line up, so don't stress yourself out trying to get it exactly. And then now we're gonna come in with our center. Again, I'm trying to get it to look like it's centered. Okay, and so there's our flower punched or stamped, okay? And I don't need this extra piece, yay. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of background stamping. I do need to close this ink because y'all will know that I will end up with my arm in it. Let me go ahead and stamp the sentiment first. That way it'll help me with where I need to put my little background. And I'm just gonna do this in the bottom right-hand corner. Try to get it as straight as I can. Leaving it there for a minute, yeah. So this is, you're stamping on color cardstock, so you want to give it just a little bit as well. Beautiful. Now this is going to come across, our DSP layer is going to come across like this. And so all I want to do is kind of just come in. Oops, and I wasn't supposed to use that color. Okay, well we're gonna do this card with the Cajun Craze. I did tone on tone stamping. I'd used the Grapefruit Grove in my sample, but the Cajun Craze ink pad was what was in front of me, and that's what color ink ended up on my stamp. So, okay, we just made a little design change, no big deal. Let me make sure that I've got, yeah, I need to maybe like go off of the card up here. And maybe come up just a little bit because that one got completely hidden. Okay. And I like the way that looks, so okay. All right, well we're finished with the stamping. This is a very quick and easy card. Easy to mass produce if that's what you wanted to do. I'm gonna come in here with my bone folder and fold on my score line that I made here. Okay, and then when I'm putting my card together, I do like to have it open. That way it's not flopping around and I have an easier time getting it down. I'm going to go ahead and just use some snail adhesive to put our designer paper layer down. Okay, and I'm just trying to center it. And I can use the little background dots that I stamped as a way to kind of gauge that. And this is just going to go from one end to the other. Okay. And I usually cut mine a sliver larger than I need. That way I've got a little more to work with to line it up, and see if we need to trim any off. Just a smidge. You probably can't even see it. It's that little. Yeah, so it probably didn't really make a difference. But anyway, there we go. Okay. Now we're also going to use our snail adhesive to attach our pretty flower to our Cajun Craze. Now these are not square, so you make sure that you're putting this on the right way. Okay, and then I always like to rub from the back just in case I have ink on my fingers. And while that's turned over that way, I'm going to grab some dimensionals, and I'm out of dimensional. Well, I'm not out of dimensionals, I'm just out of the middle section. So did y'all know this, that you just cut up the little, I like to call them the crusts, like you're cutting the crusts off? Those are totally usable. Don't throw that away. Okay. I'm going to get those backings off. Oops. Well, that didn't want to cooperate, huh? There we go. Okay. And it really doesn't matter which way is top or bottom. I mean, you could make it run the long way or the short like I did it in the beginning. And I think I'm going to try it. I like it this way. Now we're just completely changing up this card. I like it like this. So I'm going to put this down here. Okay. And then I've got, let's see, this is about 7 inches of that vanilla and copper ribbon. And I'm just going to tie a bow here. This is really, really great ribbon to work with. It ties beautifully. Yeah, Candy, that's funny. I think I've learned that from you along the way. But it's super fun changing things up, right? Hey, Cheryl, I'm glad you made it. So we're just gonna trim that. And then all I'm gonna do is find a glue dot, which is right there. And pick that up like this. Just pick it right up off the roll, and then if it's larger than your ribbon knot, then I just kind of smush it together, and this is going to go right here in the center. And that's it. Now this is a fairly light color of cardstock to where you could write inside there pretty easily with any color pen, right? But you could put a layer of the Very Vanilla or the Whisper White, depending on which version you wanted to make. And that measurement would just need to be the 4 by 5 1/4. And so here we go. Which one do you like? The first one that I made, that I showed y'all at the beginning, is with Whisper White. And then the one we made on camera, we've made a couple of changes. We stamped it on vanilla. We did the background dots in Cajun Craze, and we turned the stamped piece right here. So let me know which one you like, and if you don't have any questions, that is it for me. I am going to sign off so that I can work on getting my Varied Vases class to go up and posted online. Like I said, might be till tomorrow afternoon, but we'll just have to see how the rest of the day goes for me. Don't forget about my bingo event, And I would love it if you shared my video. And thank you so much for stamping with me today. And I'll see you back next week. Bye-bye.